on, dog. Come in. Hey, folks, it's been a long day. Helping a neighbor put in a corral. That's hard work. Let me show you what we did for dinner tonight. Get them all my dirty clothes off and the cow manure off. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We quit a little bit early for this. Started this morning at about 5. But really it started yesterday. It was Sunday. And I put the meat in. Let me turn the light on so we can see what we're doing. This is the marinade. This is good for marinade. You make your own. We got a recipe that we send with our packages of beef. Put the vegetables in this morning. Put that marinade, that meat, in the refrigerator. Left it overnight. This morning, put it in here. I put it on high for a little bit while I was getting cleaned up to go to work, get out of here and do something for a change. And then I turned it on low. It's 4 in the afternoon. So this thing should be done. We'll just see how well this goes. I put a chuck roast, which is the lower cut, in it, along with some vegetables. So I made mashed potatoes and gravy this morning with it, out of the au jus. Au jus, I guess it is. Au jus. Okay, I gotta have some help with that. I don't speak very good French.
Au jus.
Au jus. Au jus. I wear a cowboy hat. I don't wear a... Never mind. Don't want to get into that. So this is going to be my wife, Vicki, and my meal for the night. It'll be mashed potatoes and gravy. The gravy made out of the au jus, coming out of the roast. I already put that together this morning, or this afternoon, so that I have it this evening to work on. This will make a meal. We'll see what we got. If I don't spell it and yell and holler, that does smell good. My chef hat doesn't fit very good. The cowboy hat does. Got too much juice. And that'll work anyway. Okay, it smells like it's cooked. Now the goal with this roast is to get 2 meals. One Monday night tonight. And then we hopefully will have enough left over that I can put in the refrigerator Wednesday or so. Don't want to eat it 2 nights in a row. But Wednesday I can get out the onion buns and some lettuce. Open faced. Put the meat inside the lettuce and then the meat. Back up. I run the onion rolls through a toaster. So I like kind of crisp. And then put, what you've got is you take that roast beef, put it with a little... I don't know if I even got any out here. I don't. Barbecue sauce, honey barbecue sauce. Stir it up, a little bit of onions for us, and put that on 2 sandwiches, and now we have the sandwiches. Grab a bag of French fries or onion rings. You can get it right done quick. There, I've got another meal. So I'm going to hopefully have 2 meals out of this one roast. Let me cut this, and we'll see how this looks. I don't need this knife. If you watch, it just slides right through it. If it tastes as good as it smells, we're in good luck. Remember, the choice roast is not the best cut on the animal. That's not fat. That's broccoli. Broccoli? Cauliflower. This is about, what I put on the plate is close to 3 ounces of meat. I think it's a little less than that. 3 ounces of beef, not just meat, give you half of your nutritional needs of protein a day. And it's got 10 essential amino acids. Protein does very little good unless you have amino acids and other nutrients with it to help process it through your system so you can get the muscle content. That's what you're looking for. If you're a carnivore, you probably won't eat what I'm going to put on here next, but I will. For the sake of timing on this, I used instant potatoes. gravy again was made out of the all juice, and it's just a brown gravy. Whoop. Voila, your vegetables, your meat with all the nutrients that you need. This is Montana. This is Montana beef. Pure and simple. It's all natural, grass-fed, and aged for 14 days. That gets the texture and the flavor into the meat. It's vacuum packed, so there's no air in it. It lasts longer. It'll keep a year. You buy a half of beef, that's approximately about 300 pounds of beef. You're going to have enough for almost a year. You should make a year out of it with a normal family. But in that half of beef, you're getting the steaks, you're getting all the roasts, and the ground beef. The ground beef we sell came off the specific animal that you're getting the steaks and the roast from. You know it's clean, it's 95% fat-free, but you know where it came from. And it's not a garbage pit where you throw everything in it and here you go, you got your hamburger. Go to one of your superstores and ask them where they get their meat. They can't tell you. We can. We sell our reputation. Whatever you're going to get for your table, if you buy, is exactly what we feed our family. Been doing this for 3 generations and done exactly the same thing with all our clients. Having said that, let me finish this up. Well, I'm sure not much of a server. I don't think I'd get a tip. Now what do we do with the remainder? We cut that up. We can use it a number of ways. Barbecued sandwich. Heck of a meal with some onion rings. And with that, I'm going to close. I would like to say, if you have an interest in buying really good natural beef, grass raised, give us a holler or look us up on the internet. We're on Facebook, we're on everything. Then get a hold of us and I'll be happy to talk to you on the phone personally, not AI. And we'll talk about the product, where it came from, how we take care of our environment because we want to sustain it so we can stay in the cow business. It's not made in Argentina and it's not made someplace else. It's raised right here. We are part of the Made in Montana system. If you buy a whole beef, it's $7 a pound. You buy a half beef, it's $7.25. You buy a quarter of a beef, it's $7.50 a pound. They're aged 14 days. They're vacuum packed. And when you get the package, you buy beef from us, a cookbook like this comes with it. You got the sandwiches, you got one meal, you've got the meal tonight that was quick, took me less than an hour to put it all together. Other than I got to clean all this up after I get done because my wife was shooting me and finds it like this. Having said that, I'm a cowboy. I'm not a chef, but I do know simple cooking. Remember, folks, Montana, right here, we're out my window. Millions of cattle were brought up here after the Civil War. My family, one or the other, look at every animal that we end up taking the beef for our customers. We want them to be happy. If you purchase from us, hopefully you'll love it and be a good reference for us. And along with that, become part of the Taylor Beef family. Very important for us because we want to carry this tradition. We're very proud of our cowboy experience and heritage, and we want to carry it on down the road. Does that make good sense, folks? I think it does. To all my vets, tomorrow's Vet Day. I'm a vet. You know a vet? Haven't been a vet, but you know one? Be sure to let them know that you appreciate what they did, allowing us to have the freedoms that we have in this country. I want to thank you so much. Be sure to look us up. Give us a call. We're on the internet. We'll have something on the screen right after this. Thank you and have a good day.